Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Lucas. Basically, I'm out here on this rooftop. I figured I'd do my 60-day clean video up here. Just kind of going through the one con and the three pros that are keeping me motivated. I really hope you guys can hear me. It's kind of windy up here. I got the Rocky Mountains that way, bunch of traffic this way, but it's beautiful out here in Wyoming. So I figured I'd do this one different and go to this rooftop and shoot. So basically, I'm past 60 days clean. It's July 4th right now. I'm going around and taking some video of Cheyenne, this city that I'm living in now. It's the capital of Wyoming. And so I'm going around, I'm shooting some video tonight, and I've really been meaning to make this 60-day update video for the past couple of days, and I figured I'd knock it out tonight while I'm up here. So basically, there are three things that are keeping me motivated to not go back to smoking weed, and that's my long-term health, the money that I'm saving, and the free time. I feel like I've gotten my life back. I don't have to smoke before I go out and do anything. I feel like my lungs have almost completely healed. You know, I used to smoke before, during, or after something, before tennis, after tennis, and I gotta say that the urge to not smoke is so worth it. It is absolutely incredible. And the money that you save without, you know, I know some people just have unlimited weed or this or that or whatever, but there's always a price you gotta pay. You know, if we're being honest, you're either selling to support your habit or you're bumming off your friends and, you know, whatever. For me, I was going out to dispensaries and buying it out here, but basically, the one con of, and it's actually not even really a con, it's kind of like a mindset. After you go 30, 45, 60 days without smoking weed, you kind of get this, well, at least for me, I get this sense of, it's almost like a conversation with myself that I have in my head. It's almost like, oh, well, you've gone this far, you know, you made it 60 days, you know, how about I just go back to smoking and it'll just be a occasional thing or just on the weekends. And I've given up weed so many times in the past, or at least have tried to, and this has been the longest I've gone, and I feel incredible. I don't want to go back to it because just smoking on the weekends becomes, oh, well, I'll just smoke on the weekends, and then it becomes, oh, I'll just smoke maybe twice a week or 3 times a week. Next thing you know, you're doing it every day, and you're right back to where you started. So I just hope this motivates the next person, really, and just showing you guys that 60 days clean, there's 3 things keeping me motivated. My money that I have to myself, my long-term health. You can argue that weed is good for your health all you want, but you know, smoking weed is not good for you. Lungs were made for oxygen. I stand to that. And the free time, you feel free again. You know, I will say that the vivid dreams have stopped, but I'm dreaming again. They're not as vivid, they're not as intense, but I'm dreaming. I don't even remember dreaming back when I was smoking weed. It's almost like, wow, like, you know, have I even been dreaming all these years? And I'm having dreams, good dreams. You know, a lot of times they're about giving up weed or being around people, places, and things that you used to smoke around. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I do get the occasional, oh, it would be nice to have a blunt right now, or, you know, oh, I remember smoking there, or this, or with that person. You know, these thoughts are normal. I just allow these thoughts to come in my brain and flow right back out. You know, I remind myself of all the positive things that I've done, the money I've saved, the gold I've bought. You know, not talking about this chain, but just, you know, precious metals are a great investment. That's a story for another day, really. But, you know, I have more money for my stock portfolio, and that's a video for another day, possibly, if you guys want to know what stocks I'm investing in. I'm in it for the long-term dividend growth. I'm not in it to buy here and sell here. I'm looking to buy and hold forever and get paid for those stocks. But somebody said something interesting to me. This is kind of like a little part 2 to this video. That's my 60-day recap, kind of. And I was leaving the tennis court. I had to have been like almost a week clean, and I'm leaving the tennis court one day, this gentleman stops me, older guy, and he basically, I don't know how we got talking. He said he's like, oh, you have high energy, man. You got to get good, and you're gonna be good at tennis or whatever. I was like, thanks, man. I'm giving up weed, and this is kind of my stress relief. Just banging this tennis ball against the wall and playing with people. I've met so many great people out here. Shout out to all the people that I've met. But Cheyenne is awesome. But he says something to me, and I'd like to kind of get my YouTube community's feedback on this. If you're a subscriber, or if you're not a subscriber, feel free to. But I want to get you guys' input on this, because I disagree with what he told me. I told him that I was giving up weed, and he's like, oh, well, everything's okay in moderation. And I got thinking about that, and I said to him, heroin, crack, meth, is that okay in moderation? And he just paused. He's like, well, I said, you said everything's okay in moderation though, right? He's like, well, if you were to just do it once a month, or I don't know any crack addict that smokes crack once a month. I hardly know any crack addicts, but I've been around them before. It's not a once a month thing. Same thing with heroin and meth. But I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about that statement. Is everything okay in moderation? I would argue no, because those three things would be prime examples. Is this is completely random, but is rape okay in moderation? No. Is robbing a bank okay in moderation? Yes. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I don't know. I kind of hit him with those three things. I'm like, heroin, crack, meth. Is that okay in moderation? He had this stunned look on his face. Then he hit me with the whole, well, if you do it just once in a while, blah, blah, blah. So I could tell he really wasn't a firm believer in that. But I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say about his comment. Is everything okay in moderation? So let me know what you guys think. It's definitely been quite a journey. The first 2 weeks were, I made videos on that. The first 2 weeks were pretty rough, but I feel like I've gotten my life back, and I just wanted to make this video and challenge what he told me and give you guys a little 60-day update. I do plan on giving up coffee soon, because the year of 2020, I would like to be a year of dropping all mind-altering substances. I believe that naturally, as individuals, as humans, we are naturally high. We naturally have we vibrate at a high frequency. And, if I were to go back and smoke now, I would just be I feel like I would just be lowering my vibration as an individual. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to. I don't give a shit, but plenty of beats coming, plenty of videos coming. I'm trying to do this sober lifestyle maintenance thing, every couple weeks, But I hope you guys have an awesome night. Happy 4th of July, and God bless.